welcome back, as the case may be. I'm Christine E. Schulze, aka the Elvish author, and of course we have...
Isaac, the non-Elvish author.
Indeed. No, you mean the Elvish non-author.
Yes.
So, and we're back for some more Wheel of Time. I'm just going to tell them straight away today, I'm still getting over COVID, which means that I'm still very nauseous, which means I am going to have gum in my mouth forever, so you guys are just going to have to put up with that. Also, if I say anything weird, it can't be held against me, because I'm getting over COVID. So, doing much better than I was, actually. I appreciate you guys, asking and, checking up and stuff. Yeah, it's really just mostly stomach now. It's all stomach. It's all bad in the stomach. So who knows how long that will go on for. But other than that, I will punch you. At any rate, Wheel of Time. So last time was a very exciting, very good episode. People have said that it's one of their favorite episodes. Someone commented on that one and said that 4 and 7 are both really good. So we're gonna find out what happens when we get to episode 7. But yeah, I mean, everything was good. You had Egwene and Perrin. They were more with the Tinkers, and
not too much happened with them.
Not too much happened, but it was good. It was good character stuff. Yeah, they had conversations with Queen Catherine, and that was
of the Tudors.
That was good. Yes, of the Tudors, and we learned Way of the Leaf, and how she basically is very for non-violence. And her hope is to create a better world for when her daughter reincarnates one day. So that was a really beautiful story. So no, not action-based, but there was good character stuff going on with them. For sure. And then you had Matt and Rand with Strider.
The Gleeman.
Who I legitimately will never know his name, and that seems okay. I'm just going to keep calling him Strider. And they ended up with that family. And then the family is dead. And we're honestly not sure if Matt killed them with the wonky knife, or if the eyeless man killed them and then he was trying to attack the eyeless man, or if the eyeless man even found them because they're carrying this cursed weapon, or what exactly went on there. So we weren't with them a ton, but what happened was it was not good. Then
can we talk about those two?
Yeah, go ahead. You have stuff to say. Please do.
Yeah, I don't know. I edited the last episode, and I don't think you and I talked about this, and if you did, I don't remember you talking about this. But that conversation, I'm talking loud. Cut that out, Isaac. Hear me? You lost my train of thought now. Right, the conversation that the Gleeman had with Rand?
Rand is the redhead,
Rand.
The one who likes Egwene.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were talking about Matt and whatever's going on with Matt.
Yeah.
And it was alluded to, or the Gleeman is straight up saying that Matt is connected to the source. And they talked about how that, we've learned that corrupts
can corrupt men. Yeah.
So I don't think we talked about that. That's manifesting in Matt and the Gleeman is seeing.
Right. Well, I think we did. I think it's because we were just it could be the source that's corrupting him, but it could also be that knife he's carrying.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the knife or it's that just like everybody's showing little aspects of their abilities. That is kind of like the non-dragonborn that was a part of this episode.
Yeah.
Because you had those black tendrils, and Matt has that black stuff coming in and out of him.
But the black stuff was the same as the black stuff we saw in the city
it's the
as
same
well.
Corruption thing.
Yeah.
So
Something
to think about.
Okay. Well, that was their story thread.
Yes.
But the exciting one, the most exciting one, was definitely the one with Lon. Is it Lan or Lon? I feel like I go back and forth between his name, and I don't say it right half the time. It was between Lon and Moraine and Nynaeve. I don't know why. It's not Naveen. We've determined that. I kept trying to call her Naveen, and it's not. I think it's Nynaeve. Nynaeve, I believe. At any rate, we had that whole story thread where it's cool. Nynaeve was getting to know the warders and kind of seeing these people aren't all bad, even though she's not still huge on the Aes Sedai. And which was cool because we saw more relationships between warders and Aes Sedai, which of course they set that up because then that one lady ended up dying. And like I said, the show is good at like you met the character for 2 seconds, but you're still upset that they died. Like I don't know why they're good at that, but they are. You know, because then we had that guy who's claiming to be the Dragon Prince, and they were trying to keep him contained. And they were going to take him to the White Tower, and it sounds like, I forget the term they use, but basically they can take away your power.
Yeah, that's what happened at the end.
But it sounds like when they take away your power, it just kind of mentally breaks you. Like they talked about that one person committing suicide and whatnot.
He looked very sad after they took it away.
He did not look good. He was not in a good state.
I don't want to say they neutered him.
Like they neutered his power, but like it also seems to affect them otherwise. You know?
But there was a word they call it.
They did have a word for it, yeah. Which I'm sure we'll hear again. But yeah, anyway, so we thought Lon was gonna die, and I was kind of upset about that. But then Nynaeve got like all ragey, and she did cool stuff. And so, you know, I think that it's maybe gonna be like, okay, well, is she like the 5th person that could possibly be the dragon? Even though she's again
a healer.
I don't know. I've read comments from people that said that she's supposed to be too old though, but like I don't know.
That's what I was saying too.
So she might be, and these are, you know, so she might be a red herring as well. Who knows? But I think that she is going to get thrown into that she has some kind of like extra power or whatever. Which people have been talking to about the difference in, you know, in the comments between the wisdoms and the Aes Sedai, and you know, one person made a good analogy of the wisdoms are kind of like, you know, your local folk medicine type of person, whereas the Aes Sedai have more training. They have all like that formal training that they go through, and everything. So they both draw power from the source. It's just different levels of training and different amounts and different, you know, things like that. But yeah, that was also cool to see the Aes Sedai all work together as well. Like it was just very cool scene overall. A lot of emotions, but also just very cool to look at as well.
It was cool to learn about the colors of the Aes Sedai.
Yeah, there seems to be blue, red, and green at least. Yeah.
I did notice that it was the one who died, green, that healed Moraine. And I did also notice that Nynaeve also wears green and also had healing powers.
Okay. All right. Well, so lots of intrigue there. I don't know if I have anything really to say about like what's gonna happen in this episode, because that whole Dragon Prince thing like wrapped up pretty nicely. I mean, we still need to find out what's gonna happen with him, if they're gonna do anything more or whatever. But like the main story thread that left off was Matt and Rand's, with the eyeless guy being after them and that family being dead. So yeah, I mean, that was a halfway point too.
I know. They kind of just disappeared for the rest of the episode.
So that's how I meant the show is at the halfway point.
Oh, that too.
So, all right. Well, anything else to say before we jump into today's episode?
Let's go.
So, all right. Well, if you're new here and you have a good time, please subscribe. I'm going to be one of those YouTubers that sits here and tells you that most of you watching are not subscribing. So you should do that. It helps me, and it also helps you guys know when new videos come out. And also, if you feel like it, you can drop a like to help others discover the video. And feel free, if you like, to drop a non-spoiler comment below. Yeah, and check out my social media, including links to my books if that's something you're interested in. On that note, let's go ahead and strap on our elf ears, pop in our elf eyes, and get ready to watch and listen to The Wheel of the Time. Oh boy, get excited, get hyped. No, I guess that can be your version of excited, that's fine. Nothing.
What about my scholarship?
Unless you win, I will be forced to cancel it.
What if the person you're meant to spend your future with is from your past?
I've been the Gucci all my life.
Alright. This is a long ad, why?
As if.
We don't have time, we gotta get to the Wheel of Time. Yeah, this was a...
I feel like They're gonna get attacked soon.
Maybe in that case, maybe Perrin will like redeem himself. Not that he needs to, but like to himself, he needs to redeem himself.
The Dark One corrupted the One Power, so men couldn't use it without going back.
That's what you were saying. I mean, that's not doing good, whatever his reason, so...
You are exactly what I thought you were. Wisdom.
Oh yeah, I ship these two.
One is closer than an Aes Sedai.
Even though I don't think they do, like, romantic relationships, but...
I've heard about the bond.
They can be besties.
You feel what you feel.
Oh yeah, that's what made that scene emotional too, because like he's like physically feels. Look, she's something. Okay, Nynaeve might not be the dragon, but she's something.
She's something indeed.
Okay.
She just did mass cure wounds.
Are you making more D&D references? Oh, who's this sad lady?
She's sad for the dead. That guy was a king.
Oh, I forgot they got attacked
Yeah.
by the dragon's people. I mean, duh, like how'd she die otherwise? But yeah, I kind of forgot. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Why is the music in this always good? You know?
I think fantasy shows like this need this kind of music, though.
So is that the only person like he'll ever serve? You know?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Since it's such a personal relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they... I mean, that was a beautiful shot, but do you think they lay the dead to rest like that also because it's shaped like a wheel?
It's a good, very good point. Yeah.
I really will still be very intrigued if we get to like see other ages, you know, in this.
That would be really cool.
So...
I wonder if the books do that.
There's enough of the books that they probably do.
There's a lot of books.
So, you guys have told me there's something like 14 books, I think, something like that. So it's a long series. Which makes me curious as well if the series, you guys don't have to tell me this, because, you know, spoilers and all that. But I'm curious if the series follows the same set of characters, or if you end up getting different characters from different, like, time periods and stuff like that. Yeah.
I guess the series did end then.
I think so. Yeah. I don't think it's a newer series.
No, I don't think so.
So, well, obviously not if it's 14 books, but
this was a series that the author died, and somebody else took his place to finish the series. I could be wrong, but that said Celine Dion.
So did I. For like a second. 1 month later. Oh my goodness, so much has happened.
How did they get separated for so long? Oh my gosh. This is a big land. Large land.
You know, someone did respond to your one comment about how they all get separated.
Oh, good.
You should go read it. Because it's basically like what I was saying, but like explained better. You know?
It's just a big city.
Like, yeah, and like some people were across the river and some people like this, and then you had to leave as soon as possible because the Trollocs were still out there and stuff like that. But they explained it a lot better than you know, like, they explained it in more detail that made sense. But like, you should read it.
I guess just that it made the city,
you know,
it didn't really explain
and
how big of a city it was.
And at this point, they don't know where anybody is, so of course they're still separated. Like, we're all still have that common goal of eventually getting to the White Tower, but nobody knows where anybody is right now.
Yeah.
You know, so. Like in Lord of the Rings, like Frodo and Sam had no clue where the heck Merry and Pippin were, or, you know, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli were. Like, I don't know why it's such a fuss. I'm a press play now.
I just wanted to know. That's it.
So. Oh yeah, we still got this guy. Yeah, so he doesn't look good. He doesn't look good. Can we like heal him somehow? He does not look okay.
A long time.
Oh, is this the White Tower?
Made it.
Don't you?
Oh, one other quick thing is, so people were saying too that I guess this show, at least part, if not all of it, was made during COVID. And I forget how they worded it, but basically they said there were certain, not shortcuts, I forget what word they used, but basically there were certain things that had to be done because they were filming during COVID times, and they said that in some parts of the show you can tell that. I don't know if there's anything yet that we would have noticed, but they did.
Is that why they're all split up?
They did throw that out.
Is she ready for what's waiting in the White City?
I think she talks to me.
She eats every night at the
She does like the Warders better than anybody else, probably, so.
She's worried about Steppen.
Steppen, that's his name, I was wondering.
Warders are not supposed to outlive their eyes.
Steppen's a strong man. He'll deliver her ring to the tower.
Oh, it's like the One Ring! Now we really are Lord of the Rings plot.
I hope he doesn't fall into lava.
You think the other 4 are already there?
If they are, we'll find them. And if they aren't,
We'll find them anyway. Yeah.
we'll find them.
Yeah, so where did you end up exactly?
Did you guys never find the Gleeman again?
And... He's been like this for a month. Are we gonna take care of this? Like... Matt, how have you not, you know, maybe he didn't kill those other people. I was gonna say, how have you not killed anybody else yet? Because you real cranky, but like...
Mate, you're right.
You stop looking at me like you're my bloody wet nurse.
That mountain.
What?
I don't know.
Mount
I
Doom!
think I've seen it before.
Maybe he's seen it in one of his many dreams that he said. Oh.
Well, that's the
Never
White
mind,
Tower
we're
you've been
near.
looking for.
Yep. Cool.
Oh, right next to a volcano. That doesn't seem smart.
It's a cool aesthetic though. You never think of a tower being like that big, but like, you know, this is one of the towers that's like a full on. It's not just a tower. It's very big. It's very big.
I'm getting
Lots of
a
rooms
little
in
bit
there.
of a Minas Tirith vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Except there's a
Come
camel.
on, man.
Minas Tirith with camels. This is very good.
I thought we were going to the White Tower.
Yeah, we will. But first, we need to rest and clean up.
Like visiting the marketplace in England. There's so much going on there. That bed looks awful, but it's probably better than whatever they've been sleeping on. So.
It wasn't you. Tom and I both saw it.
Tom's not here.
Have that ambiguity. I don't think it was him,
Tom's dead.
but you know, at the same time, he's not right in his mind.
It was the Fade. You know you didn't kill that family.
Matt
You would
does
never
not
have
know
let
that.
it go.
Matt needs
He's
help.
not too sure.
Matt needs help.
I should have gone to the White Tower
First,
immediately.
yeah. Such ornate structures. Like, we don't build stuff like this anymore. Like, why don't we build stuff like this anymore?
Because we got McDonald's to build instead.
This is the safest place in the tower to stay away from the sisters we traveled with.
And you said they'd be here, so where are they?
I have eyes and ears watching every gate and every wall in the city.
Well, you missed 2 of them.
If they've arrived,
Yeah, missed 2 of them. They're already here.
But will you tell me?
and when news spreads of your presence here, which it will, you'll be expected to become a novice immediately. And if you're not careful, those tower politics will eat you
Marie's
alive.
cool though. Like, she seemed to care about people and.
Now, stay here. Do not speak to anyone, and I will try and protect you as best I can.
She doesn't want to be like them, but you know.
And when I found
And she's right. She can start thinking of it as a gift and think of it differently.
I will bring you to them.
But that was a good comparison, though. How, you know, you'd be afraid because you felt like this overwhelming power.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're just like, well, but I'm also different from all, like, the normal people, too, you know? Like, that's a good, I like when Moraine talks. It's just good, so. Oh, we got our caravan people.
The ways of the leaf.
The leaf people.
Yeah.
little hypocritical, you know.
What is?
Preaching non-violence and then letting your pet slaughter anything you come across.
Violence is in us all. The way the leaf isn't about denying that, it's about accepting it.
Maybe. But one more turnip curry, and I'll be joining the dogs.
Gross. I mean, he's not wrong.
What are you two talking
Turnips.
You, obviously. Only good things.
about? Did you see?
I was gonna say they must be getting close as well.
You think they're there already?
I wonder if it's gonna be a reunion episode, or if it's gonna be like everything goes to crap episode. Oh boy, as I was speaking. Whatever it is, don't look at it. Oh, not these people.
Don't know anything about him, but we've been in the grass for months now.
We literally don't need to be around this man. I forgot about this man.
Those two. Bring them to me.
You can't just take.
Have they met him before?
Yes.
They're not your.
Oh, they were.
They've eaten.
They met him when Moraine was injured, because everybody was still together again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We don't really want to meet him again, though. Thank you. So.
This can't be good.
And shared our fire. Do you want your new friends to suffer?
If they don't wish to go with you, you can't have them.
Oh, but you're not gonna fight them, so
can't.
that's.
That's a strange word to be coming out of a tinker's mouth. How exactly do you plan on stopping me?
It's like really wholesome, but like, please don't
The
die.
way of belief against the way of the light.
I don't like this guy.
But we've never liked this guy, even after we met him for 2 seconds. Oh.
You can cover the light with the palm of a child's hand, but a leaf, even if you crush it, bury it, burn it, becomes part of the earth and the air.
Their concepts are so cool. Like, I like everything she says too. So she's like the Moraine of this group. But I feel like this is not gonna be good.
We can't just leave them.
White coats, maybe bastards, but they won't kill Tuatha Ann. Come on, hurry.
Look at his faces in the rocks. Oh gosh! I told you, it's either gonna be a reunion or it's all gonna go to crap. And I literally just said it.
They were gonna get attacked.
Literally just said it.
They were going to get attacked.
Oh my goodness.
You just have to watch Tire Fire?
How the heck are you gonna punch people that don't even like want to have arms against you? Like, what a bunch of punks.
I didn't even hear you.
Oh, your
Like
voice
your
is
voice.
good.
Stay back.
Oh dear, you humans are very exciting.
Oh, who are you? You're very good.
My
Oh, this must be the friendly ogre. Remember somebody was like in episode 5, you're gonna meet a friendly. I think they said ogre. I think that's the word they use. But like his voice is good.
Very good voice.
And he just said something that he's not a human. So.
For long, I could not believe the uproar. Children cried, women screamed, and a mob chased me all the way.
He's got
across
good
the
hair.
city
This guy's
with
just good.
knives.
So.
I'm afraid I was almost beginning to get a little upset.
Yeah, this is very good. Oh.
Loyal, son of Arendt, son of Halan. And who are you?
Impressed.
Rand.
Want to be friends?
Your name sings in my ears. Rand Althor.
I'm not an Ioman.
Really? Red hair is one of the few physical traits that can help you work out where a human is from.
I'm from the Two Rivers.
An Ioman from the Two Rivers.
I'm not.
Oh, well,
An Ioman from the Two Rivers who insists that he is not.
this
an
guy is very
Ioman.
good.
That is very odd.
A girl I know used to read this book every day. Thought she was Jane herself reincarnated.
Well, that would be quite unlikely. With all the humans, all...
It's just something she thought, you know. I came to Tarvalon because she was heading to the White Tower, but...
It's a party?
The Aes Sedai are returning from battle with the false dragon, parading him through the streets.
Yep. Oh, Matt, what are you doing, man?
And hunger for power. How far a man can...
Sorry, I've got to go.
To the procession? I'll come with you. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
He's kind of like an ant, isn't he? He's just like not concerned with time.
Such a rush.
So.
Never taking time to properly prepare for what they're walking.
He's probably right, but
I want more of this.
He seems very literal. It's very fun. At first I thought like he was gonna see like Moraine or somebody he recognized, but Matt, what are we up to? That's the question. What's his name?
This?
Yeah.
Something. Step it.
You say he was a man who could channel. It drove him mad.
Well. Not sure exactly what drove him mad, but. Oh, what's he sensing? Disturbing, yes. But also, what is he sensing? It's interesting.
If it turns out it's one of us, that you or me can channel, we won't let each other become like that.
I'm not so very worried about that, obviously.
I don't give a shit about this prophecy nonsense. Aes Sedai, dragons, whatever. I won't be like that. You won't. You don't know that.
Yeah, we've heard so much about the dragon now that we don't know if there could be good, bad, ugly, beautiful.
Stupid young boy with a death wish facing off against an Aes Sedai. She just laughed at me. And then bought me a drink. And when she needed a warder, she was already so powerful that she could have had anybody she wanted, but... she asked for me. I told her to reconsider, but she wouldn't. She just rolled her eyes at me, and that was that. We bonded. And I had to become worthy of her.
Why does this man get the feels? Like, we don't even know this man, but he mildly,
My dad tried to come
like, I guess, like, not character-wise, but, like, there's something in his, like, mannerism that kind of reminds me of Faramir a little bit. You know? So.
Sir, stop your whining. White Tower gave me the first real family I ever had.
You're right. It's good that you lads always have each other. Probably 10 more warders if Alana had her way.
If you bond another Aes Sedai.
First you lose Moraine and then tell me how easy it is to jump from one.
So they can.
Got our answer.
So yeah, I don't know, maybe take some grieving period first and consider that. I wonder what they do if they don't take another Aes Sedai, like if they're just kind of released back into the world, or...
Free to do what they please.
Yeah, I've said before that, like, obviously the author has like a lot of good like world building and stuff, and so it's cool just to even see a simple ceremony like this and just kind of see how they do things, how like they honor someone who's passed in that scenario. It is Lord of the Rings! You gotta chuck the ring into the fire! So. Maybe this guy's just really good at acting. So like I said, I feel like he's very good at pulling off emotion.
Oh, look at that.
It literally is Lord of the Rings. Except the ring's not evil. And we're not actually at the volcano.
But there is a volcano nearby.
You can probably feel each other's grief too, that kind of sucks. So. I guess it was too much to believe that we can just all show up at the White Tower and like be okay.
Yeah.
But
You know what? But those sound painful.
they never seem good.
Oh, that's not painful too.
What was the lady wearing...
Open your eyes, child.
That they cut the arms off of. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what they're trying to do with her.
Well, he doesn't like Aes Sedai.
Yeah, that's... Okay.
He collects their wounds after he kills them.
I can't channel.
There. We've proved it then. Because Aes Sedai certainly cannot lie. As much as they're able to twist the truth. So let's say you're not an Aes Sedai. And that this boy, Perrin, is not your warden.
Oh, that's what he thinks. Okay.
The light must have brought you before me for a reason.
Well, because he chased us, that's why. So.
The light never does anything without a purpose.
I assure you, sir.
Child Valda.
Sir, it's weird to call you child, first of all. Like, I know he's like child of the light, but still.
I'm just a girl from a mountain village who should have never left. Please, just let us go, please. If you're going to do it, then do it. But know this. I'll come back in my next life and split you from head to tail like the pig you are!
You would have made a strong Aes Sedai.
What are we doing?
Sterilizing it.
What are we doing?
Call the wolves, Karen. Call the wolves.
Can we not? We do whatever we're doing? Karen's been through enough.
Is it really easy that easy to
So... Oh!
Don't. No!
Oh.
Because we humans are meant to
Why
be
his
of
eyes
this
changed
earth.
color? What's going on?
I heard the wolf
Struggle
sound.
and fight for everything we
Oh,
have.
yeah.
The Creator never meant
Almost
for
like
us to
a
have access to
wolf
so
whistle
much
coming
power.
too.
You witches make a mockery of our very existence, walking like gods amongst men. The idea that the one power comes from anywhere other than the dark is absurd.
So they literally only believe like the source
I
is
have
evil.
been called to stamp it out. Woman,
He's a fanatic
by woman.
who really believes these things, and that's like the scary thing, you know, like he really believes
Channel
that he's
for
doing
me,
the right
girl,
thing.
and I'll kill you and let the boy go. Don't channel.
You got it all wrong. He's the one summoning wolves over here, so.
I'll leave you two to discuss.
Well, poor parent, he doesn't want to feel responsible for somebody else's death.
No,
Those wolves better show.
Channel.
So.
Channel.
Heard you'd been locked up here too. I wondered if I could get a bit more of that tea.
You were saying that she's in green. What if these two team up together?
I was just thinking that myself.
So.
For sleeping.
Oh, here we go. So people were telling us to pay attention to this when it pops up because, like, we can learn stuff without spoilers. For wisdoms, the art herbcraft is a huge part of their skills. Most of these women have an extraordinary talent for healing and feel that even a broken heart or grief require attention. That's so true.
That's what she's been worried about him.
Goat's tongue root is commonly used in tea for sleeping. Goat's tongue root. Well, there's your education for the day. But yeah, they're not wrong. Like, give you some, you know, net therapy and acupuncture for the grieving process. So.
It's not really goat's tongue. That's the only thing I have left of her. The pain.
That's an unhealthy way to grieve. Somebody get this man a healer. Isn't she supposed to stay put?
Yep.
Okay.
She definitely doesn't seem the type to want to stay put.
Wow. Indeed.
Reds don't have orders.
No. Never.
Because you hate men.
It seems that way.
Is that a question or a statement? Some of my red sisters, perhaps. Women hold the one power, but men still control much of this world. And they are rarely kind to little girls who show a spark of being greater.
Yeah,
than
we
they
just saw that in the other scene. So.
To the library, then onto the gardens. The persimmons are in season.
I wonder if she's just being nice or if she does have an agenda, like Maureen was saying, like everybody here has an agenda, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure she has.
Because Leandra, we haven't seen her a ton, but she's an intriguing character, so...
Grand
Yes, please come visit.
Did you know that Ogier
Ogier.
have access to the White Tower grounds?
No. But why?
I went there and found the woman.
What a Chad!
The braid is a distinct rite of passage in
We thought you were dead.
It was really very simple.
Where's Egwene? And Perrin?
On our way, I think.
Well, sort of.
Oh. What happened to him?
We're not sure exactly what happened to him.
Who else can I be?
I'm alive.
So are you. You've done well. To bring him here. To take care of him. We don't need the Aes Sedai. We're two Rivers folk. I'll heal what I can, and when Egwene and Perrin arrive, we'll sort out the rest.
It seems like you might need help with this, though.
I haven't seen her in a month now.
Hopefully you
alive.
see her with all of her limbs intact.
Yes. She's actually quite close. Unless this is also a big city.
This is obviously a
then
big city, huh?
She's not close at all.
Her parents brought her to us. The old wisdom and I. She had an infection already set into her muscles. She was so small. She just lay there the whole night while her own body tried to break itself in half. And she didn't cry. Not once. And she refused the wisdom's tea. In the morning, the fever had broken. Not her.
Have we seen her call upon the source?
She did something small.
But like on purpose? have
Yes,
we?
on purpose.
Yeah.
She did something small.
And so like I honestly am not sure if she knows how to do that. So like
She did a little with Moraine in that one episode, and pretty sure she's the one who started the fire early on with.
If it has to be one of us, it should be
oh,
me.
he's gonna confess. He made it say he at least feels that way, honestly.
Then I heard another from behind me, and I swung with all my strength. But it was her. My own hands. My own axe. I killed her. Killed my wife. This is what I deserve.
No, we're trying to have a moment here. Can we have a moment?
Have we reached a decision?
It was an accident, Perrin. Not your fault.
Gosh,
It may
what
take
a
you your whole life to
slow,
realize
awful
that.
death.
Those wolves.
But you will. I promise. You will.
I hear wolves in my ears here.
Egwene, no!
Just drift.
Ah, there you are.
I hope what wolf eats this man.
You'll find me harder to kill than that girl. Especially with a flame so smooth. In truth, I was expecting more.
Get him, get him, get him, get him! He's gonna Hulk out!
Light, protect me.
Oh man. Is he like turning into a wolf? Okay, this is also fine. As long as man dies. Like I don't really.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're here, they're here. Oh my goodness. Now they're gonna be terrified obviously, but I think the wolves are there for them, you know, so What are you gonna do? What's he actually gonna do?
You won't hurt us.
Cause I am a wolf. I mean, parents' power is good. That's all I have to say about it. So.
Good power. I like that
Also,
power.
the city at night is very good.
Where is Nynaeve? Safely hidden away, I
Yeah, you're definitely up to something. All right.
No doubt she's resting after her long journey.
You know the trouble with always coming and going, Moraine, is that when Nynaeve becomes a novice, and despite her distressing mistrust of Aes Sedai,
Does she not have like a choice?
he won't be here to guide her.
The wisdom of the two rivers. After her first channeling healed the dying.
Our yellow sisters will be desperate to get their
Yellow
hands on her.
too.
It's true.
Maybe the yellow are the healers, not green. Like
Force of will she cannot hide. A sense that the world would be better if everyone obeyed the rules. Her rules.
One thing she doesn't share, though, is your contempt for men. So I suggest you look for converts elsewhere.
I really would like. This is what the yellows believe do. This is what the red do. More in depth.
Yeah.
Not many people still make offerings to ward off the Forsaken.
These belonged to my mother. The only thing left in her house when she died.
Enough of this. I'll stay with you till morning.
Do you think Stepan will accept your offer?
I don't know. When a warrior loses his Aes Sedai, the pain is so deep. It's almost like he's swallowed her death.
just gonna be offered to be his new partner.
I read once there's a way to release the bond.
There now, sister. Don't do that. Lan has nothing to worry about. You'll be here with us a long time yet. I got word that the Amelin's returning from Camelin. She summoned us to the hall.
Boy.
To answer for Logain.
Boy.
She's out for blood, looking for someone to blame.
What were they supposed to do?
Swan Sanchez many things. But she's never turned on a sister without cause. The Andron's strength is growing. More and more sisters are listening to her, and not just the Reds. All I'm
not
saying
sure how we feel about
is,
that.
for someone who's rarely in the tower, you have two very powerful enemies here. One day you'll have to trust someone with your secrets, or they'll scour you from the inside out and leave you bare. This is wrong.
Like I said, I like Moraine because she seems to be a very moral character. She seems to like actually care about people. But her friend's right. She got some kind of mystery to her as well. You know, oh well, look at that. That opens.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Maybe when I'm bonded with Alana and feel her bond to Ivan and Maxim, but still. I don't know.
Man, so it sounds like she's had 2 other warders then.
She has 2 warders right now.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
You have more than one?
Apparently.
How did you get that? When did I miss that?
So when he was getting, you know, his wife,
Yeah.
there was those 2 warders next to him.
Yeah.
Both of them are with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I thought he was referencing like feeling the bond she had like past warders. I didn't know she already had, or that you could have more than. Well, I wonder what the rules are on that then. Why does she get to have so many?
Never been with a man. Tell me about the wisdom.
Nothing to
Oh, okay. Okay, Lon.
Because you've never been a talker, but I have eyes.
Yeah, we do too.
She touched the one power for the first time to save your life.
I've barely spoken to me.
That sounds about right.
She's stubborn. Knows her own mind. Knows she's fallen for you.
That's a bad idea for her.
Probably.
Love's usually a bad idea. Still, we allow it to happen.
Oh, did
I
he
knew
give
he knocked
the
him out.
sleeping?
Yeah, because when he said I know, I was like, oh, he just gave him something, didn't he? But why though? What is he up to? Like, Steppen, I like you, man. Don't be up to some shenanigans. I literally have no idea why what he would be up to.
He was thinking of killing himself.
There's a knife missing. He trying to kill somebody. I don't think it's himself though. I mean, I think he's just instantly worried for Moraine, but I don't know like why he would be after her. Oh, maybe you're right. He sounds kind of like a didgeridoo.
Alan Mondragoran, relieve us of our grief.
I mean, grief doesn't just like work like that, but alright. That was true. What a great ending. what a fantastic ending.
That was emotional.
That was emotional. That was a very good scene. Hello. It's time to talk about that. Talk about it.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. It's a good scene, you know. We had
Because I didn't know he cared for him that much, but
Lon just being that. Well, they seem to like maybe
I mean, I know they
each
had
other.
a close bond, but that was powerful.
Yeah. Well, and plus too, as a warder, like they're just kind of maybe all like brothers,
I know.
you know, and everything. So yeah, seeing Lon show that much emotion, that was powerful. You had Nynaeve in the background, like being upset, seeing him that upset, you know. Moraine was really emotional. I don't know if that was
that's
just
that connection.
Yeah, that connection. So because I know he can feel what she feels. Maybe she also feels like
I think that's been
what
said
he feels
before.
as well. And then you had that earlier moment too where Moraine was like concerned. She said like, "Oh, I know there's a way that you can release them." I think that she's concerned that she's going to die and that he's going to go through like the same thing, which shows like a genuine concern for him, which is cool. But so yeah, not a cheery way to end an episode, but good. It was good. It was a good scene.
It's another good episode.
Yeah, another very good episode. Yeah, for sure. Perrin has become the Wolfman, and this is very good. Summoning the wolves. So that guy's dead. Didn't like him.
No,
this is fine with me.
No, he is still alive.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
Didn't we stab him in the neck?
It's classic.
Well, I guess we didn't
TV
see him
shows.
die though, right?
They
So
never finish off
you
the
know
big
what?
bad guy.
No. You know what? Somebody in the comments did say if you don't see somebody die on screen in this show, they're actually not dead.
Yeah, he didn't die.
So
he just has the knife right
you
here.
know what? He's got problems though, because you got a knife in your neck. You got problems, so he could be slowed down for a little
He just
bit.
now made an eternal enemy.
Well, that was true anyway, without them doing anything. So you may as well make it worth your time, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so all that happened. Rand and Matt, we didn't have loads with, but we do understand that Matt is progressing. He's getting worse, whatever he's got going on. And that the Ogier is fantastic. From the moment he spoke, we were both just like, oh, your voice, yes, you can keep talking. But also, he reminds me a little bit of the Ents in that he just kind of takes his time. They age slower than humans.
Mm-hmm.
But then he also is one of those types of people, and again, I'm sure this is just an Ogier thing, where they just take everything very literally, you know?
Yeah.
So
like
that's
Drax
fun.
from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm
just gonna say things that I remember from other things.
I saw that once, so I don't even remember. I obviously remember Groot because he's a cute tree man.
Yeah.
So
Drax was like with the gray skin.
I don't know.
No.
I don't remember.
But he also took everything literally.
Very literally, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was a good. You guys said I liked his character. He was good. Hopefully we see more of him. And yeah, and then we have all the stuff in the tower, which was a lot of, Nynaeve and decisions that she's gonna make, and then everything with Steppen. The man's entire story was emotional. Like, what a guy! Like, he's only on screen for like literally 2 episodes.
Maybe for 20 minutes.
But they made us care. It was a lot with Steppen. So that was good. That was well done. Again, you got a well done story if you can make somebody care in like that short of a time period about a character. So yeah. So coming up next, well, don't know what to say about the White Tower people because it just ended with a funeral, and I'm not sure what else we're gonna have with the next, except for the fact that the Amaryllis?
Oh yeah,
the leader. I'm just gonna say the leader. The leader is coming, and
there's some politics going on.
Have to see if she's pleased with how they handled the whole dragon situation. It sounds like that could be a problem. So there will be stuff going on with that. To see, and then find out where Egwene and Egwene and Perrin are gonna go next. And if they're going to make it to the White Tower, and, if Perrin's just going to start, like, a wolf rebellion or something, and that, would be fine.
Wolf rebellion.
And that'd be cool. And then...
His big secret's out.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, because he's connected with the wolves before, but... Did he even know that? I don't remember exactly what happened before. But it was, like, little things. But for sure now he knows, and she knows, because he's like, yeah, they won't hurt us. Like, he could just kind of sense that. So that's cool. Yeah, his power is out now. And so yeah, see what happens with them. And then again, Matt and Rand, and Matt just needs help. And that's all I have to say about him. So yeah, you got things to say in your brains?
No, I've said enough.
Okay. He said enough. And I think I've said enough. So another great episode. Really enjoying the show. I don't know, like this so Wheel of Time and Arcane are such different shows.
Yeah.
That it's hard for me to say like, oh, like one's winning right now. They're both really good. I'm actually really enjoying them in different aspects. So they're like both favorite show right now. They're both favorite show right now, for sure. So yeah. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I'm just looking forward to the next video. We only have 3 left to go. Sad face. They hopefully will make more. Otherwise, we're probably just going to be left with a massive cliffhanger. So, on that note, thank you so much for being here today, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!